No more late nights at a popular Greenville restaurant. Buffalo Wild Wings quietly changes its closing time to 10 o'clock. The decision comes a week after an off-duty police officer killed a man in the restaurant's parking lot. Police say the officer defended himself after the man pulled out a gun and fired at him. WNCT's Brandon Goldner is live at Buffalo Wild Wings with more on the ripple effects of last week's violence is having on the community now. Brandon.
Angela, this is the new normal. There are no cars out here, no customers. The place is closed. It closed about an hour ago. I was watching as customers were coming out. It's the new normal as a result of last Friday's shooting. And it's not the first time that violence has rocked Buffalo Wild Wings. It's branching out from more than just a safety issue to one of race and diversity. It was an April night in 2014 as surveillance cameras captured this brawl inside Greenville's Buffalo Wild Wings. Back then, detectives told us this fight ultimately led to 3 people getting shot outside an apartment complex on Glendale Drive. Community activist Jermaine McNair says these violent incidents, including last week's shooting, are painful given the significance this restaurant has to Greenville's urban minority community.
As far back as I can remember, again, BW3's was always one of those establishments where you could go and find all kinds of diversity there.
Having worked as a business owner, he knows attracting urban minorities is a conscious decision for the restaurant. He says an example is showing NBA games, which are popular with urban minorities, instead of airing hockey or golf.
We use those things to try as best we can to target a particular population that we feel like we're going to cater to.
Catering to a diverse audience, which McNair says can lead to uncertainty.
Things can happen whenever you put a diverse mix of people together.
Violent things, which led Buffalo Wild Wings to change their hours, closing earlier in the night, but also things that bring a community together. Whitney Watson says she and her daughter still plan to go to the restaurant.
But it just reminds you that nowhere is really safe. And you have to, watch your surroundings wherever you go.
A feeling McNair says many minorities he spoke to have, but he expects that to change.
We'll get back into the flow, and being BW3s will be fine. It's just an unfortunate situation that happens.
And Angela, while that story was airing, there were actually some customers that pulled up and were trying to get into Buffalo Wild Wings. Obviously, this change just took effect. Not many people know about this change. Buffalo Wild Wings management would not comment on any additional security measures they may be taking. As for Greenville Police Department, I spoke to spokeswoman Kristen Hunter. She tells me they're not planning on any additional patrols in this area. Live in Greenville, Brandon Goldner, 9 on your side.